40 years ago, a school board in Long Island tried to have several books removed from the district's libraries. Books by authors like Richard Wright and Kurt Vonnegut, labeled by the board as, quote, anti-American, anti-Christian, anti-Semitic, and just plain filthy, end quote. So some students sued the school board, and the case went all the way to the Supreme Court, where there was a split decision, with Justice William Brennan writing, school officials may not decide to remove books from a school library based on, quote, narrowly partisan or political grounds, because doing so would amount to an official suppression of ideas. So school boards can't ban books based on content. That was 1982. The same year, the American Library Association started Banned Books Week, dedicating the last full week of September to highlighting the banning of books and celebrating the freedom to read. Well, this year, this week hits close to home with the recent legislative and alt-right attack on libraries and librarians, and with Nampa School Board removing 22 books from library shelves last May. They remain removed, by the way. All of which is why Rediscovered Books in downtown Boise is celebrating Banned Books Week with people writing postcards to librarians. It's a week where attention turns to banned books.
I appreciate you.
But in here, the focus has been on these books for a lot longer than that.
And we're still have people coming in every day and having discussions about why these books are important and doing the, why would they ban this one? And it's like, yeah, I know, why would they?
Which is why Rediscovered Books
this one says, Dear librarian,
wanted readers to rediscover a recognition.
Your role is vital to our community and you are so appreciated.
For our local librarians.
Write a postcard to a librarian thanking them for what they do. Thank you for supporting all your students with diverse and challenging, empowering books. I can't imagine being in the schools right now and having everything I do so analyzed and so carefully looked at and being afraid that somebody might come after me for putting a book in a child's hands. This one says, Dear local librarian, I've grown up in Nampa my whole life and I am who I am today because of people like you. I am extremely thankful for how you and the other librarians support diverse, challenging, empowering books in schools and in public libraries. You are appreciated. Okay, this one's, I appreciate you. Give ease to me by being filled with information. May you read with peace. Boise Public Library, dear library friends, thank you for everything. You are the backbone of our community. They're totally in the crosshairs. I mean, they're the ones from elementary schools up through our junior highs and high schools. I live in West Ada School District and I support having diverse and challenging books in schools chosen by professionals. We're having people stop and think about bringing in just regular books because they're afraid of people coming after them. They're afraid for their families. They're afraid for their jobs.
They're quitting because of this.
They're quitting, yeah. Books are tools for understanding complex issues, developing empathy. Don't be afraid of others' perspectives. Seek to understand them. So we wanted to give some appreciation to the librarians who are feeling a lot of pressure right now. Dear library friends, thank you for being the heart of the community. You are appreciated beyond words.
So Rediscovered Books told us they had about 15 or so people write postcards to those librarians yesterday on Tuesday. But if you would like to write one for yourself, feel free to stop by anytime this week and fill one out. They are going to provide the card, the postage, and they're going to make sure they get mailed to whichever library you would like it sent.